listening to the Photobomb Podcast with the world's greatest photographers, Booray and Gary.
So you want to get to the meat of the conversation today? The ugly.
I thought we were done with the meat.
No. Well, we got one more meat.
Oh, the story about the picture?
Yes, and this is as a caveat. So we've got someone on the Kelly Barnes posted this to the Facebook page, and this is from StopStealingPhotos.com. So this is another one of those instances where someone has been stealing photos, or allegedly stealing photos, rather, and there's an article, and we'll post this to the page so that everybody can see it. Just as a caveat, the person who this article is about is someone that I know. Right, and this is someone that I know, and someone who I very much like, who I consider a friend, and also someone, and I have judged most of these images at one competition or another.
Okay.
And so I have been a judge on the panel for a lot of these images in question. And so I want to make sure that if I seem abnormally reserved in passing judgment, it's because I know the person involved. And I want that to be clear. So basically, we have a photographer, Lisa Saad from Melbourne, Australia, has these incredible images that she's made for competitions, whether they be WPPI, SWPP in London, and the AIPP. And so these images specifically were used in competition. And not only were they used in competition, which we talk about image competitions at different organizations quite a lot on this show, but she not only competed with them, but won loads of awards and accolades for these images. So if these images had gone into competition and gotten reasonable scores and gone away, I don't think we'd be having this conversation. The reason that these images started to get looked at in the first place was because they did extremely well, very high scoring, like a lot of them into the 90s scores in image competition. And so essentially what it looks like is that she was allegedly using images from other people's work and then creating a different image out of them, but taking elements from other people's work and using them in creating these final images, which in the terms of certain competitions, for example, at PPA's competition, at the International Photographic Competition, if you participate in the artist category, there's an artist competition and then there's photographic open. And in artist, not all of the images not all of the elements in a composite have to have been something that you created. In fact, many aren't, and that leaves room open for categories like image restoration, to where you get an old photo that's been damaged and you digitally restore it. Well, that type of image is welcome in that competition. So in the artist category, you do not have to create every single element in the image. You do have to have permission. In fact, you could compete in the artist category as not even a photographer. You could just take other photographic elements.
Hey guys, Gary here. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to our channel here. You can check out some awesome new videos here, and go into the description of this video and you can get a link to where you can subscribe to the podcast and listen to the entire episode. We'd love to see you there. Thanks for watching.